I've been sort of spoiled lately walking in the both higher, drier and lower desert, where the walking is much more open. This area here is scrubby and sticky, and rocks are hidden, so it's a little less fun. But again, I know there are petroglyphs around here, so it should be a good day. That's a teddy bear cholla. You don't want to get, you don't want to run into one of those, because they're about the stickiest ones. Well, about 50 minutes in, not doing very well in this wash. I haven't seen anything. So I think I'll pop out and check out that little hill there, because that's usually better than down in the bottom. Well, that hill turned into a ridge, and the ridge carried on, and I noticed a little flat platform area off to the side, so I walked down to it thinking, well, that's a pretty good place to build a habitation site. And well, I just found the first piece of pottery. It's just obviously plainware, but that's useful because that means we can look more around here. I see a couple other pieces. There's another piece of pottery, another one right here. Probably here. Yeah, you can see a little difference, a little change in color, but mainly plainware around here, I think. Down and see something really cool and unusual. I haven't found very many of these, only a couple, and I don't know that I ever found a painted one. But look at that. I think, well, I'm not sure that's a spinning whorl. When you got a round one with a hole in it, normally those are considered spinning whorls for making some yarn out of thread, something like that. But how about that? Painted stuff is pretty rare around here, and stuff with a drilled hole, an old tool, that's even rarer. So yeah, I'm really surprised to see that. In all my other trips here, I never found anything like that. A lot of pottery down here, so you see these dark pieces, all plain. What's this? This is shows quite a coarse piece. Quite an orange one right here. See, it's plain on this side. Well, it's plain on both sides, but it's just got a orange finish on this side. Always fun to look at pottery. Now, that's a big piece, bigger than we usually find. You can see it's a rim piece, so it's the edge of a bowl or jar. I never can tell. Some people say that's a bowl or a jar, I don't know. But that's a big piece. And you know, this is utilitarian ware. They use this to, you know, haul water and to store food. And so it didn't have to be painted. This is what they could get locally. The painted stuff was all generally obtained by trade. I guess that's the fancy stuff you pull out a couple times a year. And I just picked this up. This is hammer stone, used it like a hammer. You could use it to make petroglyphs, I suppose. You could use it to pound other things, but you can tell it's a heavy piece of basalt, and you can tell by that light color on this one end that it was used to bang against something. That's why it's light colored. But yeah, these are fairly common to find. I came from that hill over there, and I'm heading to this hill over here. I think there'll be some petroglyphs over there. Well, after 3 hours, I finally see a petroglyph, and it's nothing to get excited about, but let's go have a look. These dark rocks, they're good to write on. There's something actually right down here. I don't know whether that can be made out. Yeah, looks like a little snowman. What I saw was this over here, though, where there's some on a couple rocks. Let's see if we can get over, get a better look. This, well, it's a little hard to make out, but I'm thinking it's a spiral. Over here, I'll probably have to study that on the computer screen. Looks like a person here on the right, certainly an animal on the far left. The mass in between, I don't know. But look around here a little more. There may be some more. Well, this is sort of odd. It's certainly a man-made structure. The way these rocks are piled in a almost a sort of an oval or square shape. I mean, somebody put them like that. I'm not seeing any pottery around, so I don't know if it has anything to do with habitation or not, or it might just be a, you know, I don't know, a shrine or something. But pretty sure that's ancient. Overseen by this big saguaro here. Okay, this one looks a little better. Haven't seen much good up till now. At faint, there's some spirals. Something down below. I'm not sure what that is. There's some human figure and a lizard. But I think this may be the start of some better ones. So it's a bit more interesting. It's got some circumscribed diamonds, diamond-scribed diamonds. Some little feet. There's something down below as well. So that's something. I think they call that a scroll type. Obviously later than some of these because it's much brighter, less patina. There's something over here. It's a pretty well-made fellow. Over here, long string of dots with something in the middle. Not sure what that should be. There's another animal down there. And there's one of our old friends, a really nice looking foot down there with a few other things. This over here looks like a deer track. And that's really a quite bright one. That's obviously an ungulate, maybe a bighorn with, I don't know, a double tail or some extra legs. There's another animal down there in my shadow and a little spiral up there. And over here we got a bunch of stuff. Let me see if I can get there without falling over. So that's a, well heck, that could even be a turtle, but something fat and a spiral and a few other things below. This one's pretty cool. It's abstract with some spirals thrown in there, I would say. There's a few more along the way here. Well, I just passed by this panel. This is the best thing seen so far, although it's still obviously weathered, but a lot of stuff going on. A lot of animals. I don't think I'll bother to interpret some pretty impressive horns or antlers. Not the same thing. But this was a pretty meaningful place, I think, to people back, 700-800 years ago. There's a couple cute little ones here. Just sort of tiny. But those are animals. I don't know whether horned animals or maybe horned or antlered instead of coyotes. Another one. I just noticed one over here. It looks a little better than most. This lizard. He's pretty well done. Let's go see if we can take a quick look at some of the others. There's some circles and it's not a bad animal down there. Not great stuff there. Let's see. These are some nice animals. A bit faint in the shadow right now. I just pulled the grass away from this one so I could see it. Down here on the flat, which is likely an agricultural area for them in the past, but you know, these aren't great glyphs. There's a little fat thing there. Could be, looks like a turtle. But the other one could be corn, which may be what they grew here. Corn glyphs that have been identified look like a centipede, but usually with those long sloping up arms like we see on the top there. So maybe that's what that is. We got a nice one over here. Let me go come up on it, let's verify. Yeah, I may have seen this one before. I think I have. Well, this is a nice one. It's out down here in the field. You can see a couple grids, circles or spiral, some people, some symbols. It was pretty cool. This big rock sitting out in the middle of the more or less flat plain, where I think they did agriculture. It's been decorated up. Even here, we got a balloon. Let's see if we can read this one. This one's been here a long time. All the writing's gone. We'll take it in though.